Sergeant Murder for Play Unplugged TV, www.playunplugged.com, and I'm here with Curt Covert of Smirk Dagger Games, game designer and owner of the company. Tell us a little bit about Smirk Dagger here at Gen Con Indy 2012.
Well, Smirk Dagger Games specializes in stab your buddy games, and that's really all we do.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes.
I can't remember how many times in boot camp I thought to myself, gosh, I really want to stab my buddy.
Indeed, and particularly if you're a boot camp aficionado, our game Shooting Ladders, where gingerbread men are playing Halo-style combat, is going to be right up your alley with M&M16s, Gatling gumdrops, and C4AO to set and blow up cookies. It's a good time.
Now, I just played a demo of Run for Your Life Candyman.
Yes.
It was a tremendous amount of fun tearing off the limbs of my fellow gingerbread man opponents. What was your inspiration for that?
As an adult, Candyland is a little bit mind-numbing. It's great when you're a young kid, you have a great time, but as an adult playing it, you just want to tear your hair out. So I wanted to really put a twist on the game that would make adults appreciate it once more, and mixing combat into the game was the way.
Awesome, yeah, and it was. I think that is a really tremendous addition to Candyland. Candyland with combat. It's very quick, easy to learn. I was able to pick up the mechanics right away, and there's some strategy involved in there too. Definitely, there's a lot of figuring out how to move and bounce around. And like half the time, you're kind of trying to figure out how to win the race, but half the time, you're kind of also thinking like, maybe I want to tear off everybody's limbs.
Yeah, it's really less a race than it is a frag fest battle, for dominance on the board. Hopefully you can eliminate all the other players just by ripping off their limbs. Yeah,
absolutely. Now, can you tell me what's the origins of when you tear up your opponent's head? You hold it up and say,
you say, "Behold."
Behold, I have
the head of my enemy. So, no, well, Jonathan is actually the person who really came up with that and has made it a booth and event phenomenon. We have 6 tables at our event where we actually use real gingerbread cookies with frosting for damage.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
You bite off the limb as you lose a limb. But Jonathan has gotten everyone trained to not only shout that, but then the response is a big "Haroo!"
That was a lot. That was one of the most fun I've had in a demo in a booth. Was just saying that and getting the response. It was tremendous. So tell me about what else is going on that's exciting with Smirk Dagger.
Well, let's see. Cutthroat Caverns is another one of our really awesome games. It's a cooperative backstabbing game in a dungeon where it's all about kill stealing. And you have to really work together, otherwise you could all die and no one will win. But if you don't backstab each other and betray each other, you're not going to be the winner of the game.
Exactly.
So that game is now on its 5th reprint, and we actually have now Fresh Meat. And Fresh Meat is the 4th expansion. It's got now custom characters, new cards for all the decks, and even custom drafting, so you can create your own characters in the game. That's something fans are looking forward to.
That sounds really awesome. Yeah. That sounds fantastic. Curt, thank you for taking some time.
Absolutely.
Is there any what is in the future of Smirk Dagger Games? What are you working on? Can you give us a scoop on any projects that are up and coming?
I can. We are working on a great pirate game called Dread Curse. And in Dread Curse, your pirates giving up the booty, but of course, being Smirk Dagger, it's all about the nasty things you're willing to do to each other to make sure you get more than your share.
Excellent, excellent. Curt, thanks so much for taking some time with us.
All right, thank you.
Folks, Sergeant Murder for Play Unplugged TV with Curt Covert of Smirk Dagger Games, signing out.